I promise you, this was not easy for me to go live. But I had two words that popped in my mind. Two words that I know are going to reshape. Not necessarily reshape, but they're going to put names on particular types of people. What is a fanemy? It's simple. Somebody that's a fan, but they your enemy at the same time. Like they like to see you fail. They are fan. They're a frenemy. So to these YouTubers that have people that's in their comments, you got to look at who is who, which one is which, because a lot of these people is true live fanemies. They're fans, but they're enemies at the same time. Because they gonna clap for you a little bit, but when you fail, they gonna be right there, fanemies. And then you got subscribamies. Subscribamies. Subscribamies is somebody that will subscribe to your channel and don't give a fuck about what you got going on. They don't care. They just subscribing because they looking for some bullshit or they looking for a reason to hate you. So they subscribamies. Subscribamies and frenemies. So, fellow YouTubers, fellow content creators, I challenge you to look at your surrounding cast and see if you have frenemies and subscribamies in your lots. Longbeard, what's happening? St. Cal, Schmack, what's happening, man? You know me, I'm supposed to be not went live since 2023, but I felt the need to coin my two words before somebody else did. Frenemies and subscribamies. I promise you, it's a whole lot of fake shit going on in YouTube. Hella fake shit. That's why the fuck I backed up, man. Fake shit. This shit is so fake. You can see this shit coming a mile away. Long beard. Come on now. You know I know what's up with Paul Rump. You know I know where that is. Promise you, a Paul Rump is right after. What's the spot? It's after. It's after the border town. Moonbeam. This is definite. This right here. This shit right here is definitely Moonbeam. I had to explain to my brother like. I had to explain to my brother what like what Moonbeam was, and I told him it wasn't a way of life. It wasn't a type of weed. It was a standard, a way of life. Because whatever he showed me, this shit was so purple. It smelled like medicine, like cement. It smelled like cement medicine. That's how strong this weed was. Definitely Moonbeam. Nice to see, hey Herb. Nice to see you, man. For real. I know I stepped away from YouTube for a minute. I know, but shit, it was needed. Definitely needed to focus. Because as you can see, YouTube will suck you into a fucking wormhole with no results. YouTube will suck you in to somebody else's bullshit with no results. Occupied, occupied till I come. Smell like cement, so like wet. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I've only heard kind of what wet smell like. Kind of. I smoked it one time in my life. A wet daddy. I don't know if it was. I think it was a lovely. I think a wet daddy is a cigarette dipped, and then lovely is a joint dipped. So I had me a lovely, but I don't remember enough to how it smelled to be like it smelled like cement though. CB, what's happening? Big Bad changed his name, Abuelita. Okay. No, that's not Big Bad. That's Grande. 23 and 1 made the genre popular. I don't know, Longbeard. I think you missed a little bit. You missed a little bit because you was there from the beginning. Billy, Billy, you got jokes. Hey, Billy need his ass beat today. That's how Billy feeling. He kind of spunky today. Kind of spunky. He just trying to call everybody out. Yeah, Billy, unfortunately, we know about you and your moods. And we know that you're a teenager and your hormones be all over the place. We know your hormones is all over the place, Billy. You still getting pimples and shit. It's not our fault. But he made it popular. Okay, well then check this out, Longbeard. Since you was there, then you know there was no such name as no prison genre. Longbeard, you know that. There was no such name as a prison genre back then. They was called maybe a channel that talked about prison stuff, but there was no prison genre. The name. That name didn't come till they couldn't figure out where to put Dirty. You was there, Longbeard. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, Big Hurt got me though. I ain't gonna lie. I take I take the reins as being the founder of the prison genre because there was no name and they had to figure out where to put me. Because nobody was telling just strictly prison stories. Nobody was doing that. They was interviewing people and getting a story here and there, but no, not primarily. See, Billy, Billy acting like a fan of me right now. Billy acting like a fan of me. That's true, Longbeard. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. But the reality, Longbeard, the reality is that you came to the channel in 2019. But the reality is the channel been going since 2018. Longbeard, you came when I was in my mama garage. Got me some wedding cake, of course. I imagine that shit is pretty as fuck too, cause wedding cake is always. I don't care if wedding cake is grown outdoors. That still is some pretty ass shit. Grown and cured right. Grown, cured, and trimmed right. Wedding cake is some pretty shit. Ass moonbeam. Billy's plug had only Bammer for sale. Now you mad at the world. Billy, hey, look, it depends on how Billy's friends treated him at school. That's how we know what Billy we gonna get. Like if his friends teased him today, then we gonna get rough and tough Billy. His friends teased him because he want to make somebody else pay for it. Ain't that right, Billy? But if he gets a little kiss or something on the cheek, then he comes here and he's hella nice. Come on, Billy, we know. We know. It ain't too long after harvest though. It's about 30 days after harvest, so that ain't too long. All right. So before this blunt is gone, any questions? Any questions before this blunt is gone? Cause y'all not gonna see me until after Christmas. This is my last live until after Christmas. So if y'all got any questions, y'all better ask them now. Billy's the guy why I logged off during the live. Longbeard, he's not a guy, he's a boy. Billy been here. Billy was 13 years old in 2019. He was 13. 20, 21, 22. So 13, 14. So Billy is about 16 or 17 now. Remember, we kicked Billy out and he changed his name just to come back. And then I realized, like, there's nothing we could do to stop Billy. And then all of a sudden I looked up and did my tribute, and I gave him a tribute back in fucking 2019, 18, somewhere around there. So shit, I can't unwrite him. I can't write him out the history books. He's in there. He's in there. Why do we drive on a parkway but park in the driveway? I don't think there's an answer to that unless it's a hearty har. What's the answer? All right, Longbeard. Beer. You weren't around back then. Know your place. Big Hurt was the founder. Oh yeah. So what I was saying is that regardless of my claim to fame as being the person that started the prison genre, I may have been the one where they had to come with the name, the title, but I'm still a descendant of Big Hurt. I'm still a descendant of Big Hurt. So regardless of the matter, if even if I did start something, I was on his channel. So I'm still a descendant of Big Hurt. I cannot get away from that. Just like a lot of people that was part of Dirty Nation and went and started channels elsewhere, they still descendants of the Dirty Nation. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? You gonna get that fishing license so we can hit that water, catch something? Shit. Why we gotta wait till then? I would say if you planned it well in advance, we good to go. What happened to Prison Point of View? That must, I think, if I remember, I think that's Splinter, and Splinter came later. Splinter came later. Splinter came like 2020. Splinter came during COVID. Sean Blue, what's happening, man? Big Bad, I see you. Smitty just speaking. Talking about the homie Smitty? The homie Smitty? Okay, what's going on with you, man? Hey, Smitty, I promise you, I was thinking about you today. I promise you. Because my cougar, Dusty, I had to get Dusty towed from one spot to another. And the tow truck was a big brother. And he reminded him, walk like you, down there, talk like you, everything. And then his tow truck was from the creek. So it made me think about you, man. So I thought about you, man. My real partners, man. I'll be thinking about you all the time, man. All right, Smitty, my number's still the same. Yep, it's all good. OG Badger was on Big Hurt too. Yes, he was. That's one thing, like I promise you. Like people then came to the Dirty Nation, the bakery, all that, and went on and started their own channels and whatnot. They're still descendants of the Dirty Nation, right? The same go for if you went on Big Hurt's channel first and you found success from that, then you are a descendant of Big Hurt. So there might not have been a name for what he did at first. There was no prison genre at first, but he gave birth to the people or person that created it. So yeah, he is the Godfather. Tell me a Saturday or Sunday you got free and I'll make the time. Man, yeah, cause these TikTok fishing channels ain't getting it no more. The TikTok fishing channels is like ASMR, just sitting there and waiting for a fishing pole to get a hit so you can get excited. Oh yeah, but there ain't enough no more. I need to be, man. I need to pull me in a beluga. A beluga. CB20, what's happening? All right, man. Well, I'm about to get up out of here. Any last questions? I'll see y'all after Christmas, though. Black Money, what's happening, man? What is it, man? Just so y'all didn't know, the last time I applied to get my monetization back, the motherfuckers denied me. So next time I can apply is the 29th of this month. So it is what it is. We'll try again. Yep, indeed. All right, man. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. And sharing my blunt with me of that Kung Pao Matt Moonbeam and things. On everything. ZG. Yes, sir. I really ain't big on turkey. I have some ham or something. I really ain't too big on turkey. I used to think that like deep fried turkey was the shit too, but it really ain't. I think the best turkey is smoked, like a real live turkey smoked in the smoker. Here for the laughs. What's happening? Hey, what's up, Heather? Everybody wants to catch you live dirty shit. I haven't been going live. Like I've been popping my face up every now and then. Every now and then I've been popping up on other people's channels and stuff, but I don't know. When you're going through stuff in life, you be weighing shit out if it's worth it. And at the moment, not being monetized is discouraging when you gotta weigh out everything that you're doing in your life. But shit, we gonna at shit when the 29th come, we gonna try again. We gonna try again. Shit, I got 4 channels, Black Money. 4 of them. Riverside La Sierra. Hey Riverside, I was thinking that you was Abuelita. That's what I thought you was. I fucks with turkey meat. It's a little better for the health, but I likes the honey ham. For sure. Honey ham go crazy. Tell you, my grandma used to make me my own ham for myself. Like, better not nobody touch my ham. That's mine. I don't trolls, pedals. I feel that. No. Hey, no. Abuelita had a wrench. Yeah, but Abuelita had a wrench. So, oh, that's CB. Now I remember. That's CB's other channel. Yes. I feel it dirt, but it's like basketball or baseball. Do it for the love of it. It pays off more to the power, but it's your calling if it's in you. And I feel if it's in you, though, just my opinion. Shit, man. Them words was put together well. Hey, Z, shit. Sat back and thought about that, didn't you, huh? I know that this channel right here is, I think, less than 100 away from being at 9,000. Once we hit that 9,000 mark, I want everything to line back up. Once it hit 10,000 subscribers, everything gonna line back up. But if I gotta kick back for a minute and see what's going on in the YouTube game and watch that shit pass, because y'all can admit, right now, the YouTube prison genre is bunk. Y'all can tell the truth, that shit bunk. That shit not, the prison genre ain't as interesting as it was like when Crazy Nick fired the whole prison genre up just by pissing everybody off. That shit was interesting. I've been watching you since 18, and to be real, you and Kev Mac was the first channels I subscribed to. On everything. On everything. That's some real shit. So I can truly say, Z, you know how hard I was grinding. You know how hard. So for me to just be like, yeah, let me take a couple of months off real quick and look around. Shit, you should hope that I do that and come back with a vengeance. With a vengeance, because what I see is that everybody that's in the prison YouTube genre is pretty much gone. And if I want, I could damn near call or contact everybody in the prison genre. So that make it kind of sewed up and sucked up a little bit. I would say that Big Weavy, I say Big Weavy is kind of interesting because he reminds me of me when I first started trying to find my way and relying and depending on the love of everybody to keep me pushing. Big Weavy, that's what I see in Big Weavy. This is drama rama. It is drama. It is drama, but the problem is that we understand that drama sells. Drama drives numbers up. Drama drives numbers up and adds money to a paycheck. It adds money to your YouTube check if drama is sales, period. The flip side though is you gotta deal with the negative aspects that come with being part of drama. Like you can't think straight when you part of drama. That should have sucked you in like a old wormhole or something if you ain't ready for it. So that drama be at the end of the day, it's cool for that moment, but at the end of the day, it ain't helping shit. It ain't solving shit. People want to learn nowadays. They want to learn what and what not to do and all that shit and the mistakes to make and how to capitalize off of other people's failures and tell people what they should do with their channel and all type of shit. Abuelita is you, CB. I remember. Black Money says, try a new AdSense address. Huh. A new AdSense address. Hmm. I probably need some game on where would I start that. People want to learn, laugh if they ain't getting the drama for real. They want to be like, ooh, they tripping over there. Glad it ain't me. Give me my popcorn. That's really what they be like. Glad it ain't me. Give me my popcorn. Is Kev Max still popping? I don't get any channel updates. Kev Max still going. He definitely is still going. You know what made me feel ultimately that people want to learn? Because if you look at all these different YouTube channels and these in this whole YouTube universe, man, there are so many people in so many different channels with 100,000 subscribers, and they really ain't even doing half the stuff that people doing in the prison genre. They ain't doing half the lives. They ain't creating half the content. They just filming jokes or they just talking about their life, and yet they got 100,000 plus subscribers. So it's a big ass YouTube universe out there. That's why 23 and 1 popped so hard. He turned stories into humor after he stepped back about the drama aspect of the prison. Yeah, you gotta see that's bullshit to say that you can't laugh in prison. You can't have a good time or you can't have a good moment in prison. That's bullshit. But you got people that'll sit there and tell you prison is bad, 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 bad. And for the most part, yeah, not having your freedom is bad. But there are moments of happiness. There are moments of pure joy, pure unmitigated joy in prison. I don't care if it's just you playing basketball and you hit the winning shot. Shit, it's joy. I don't care if it's hitting a blunt, watching your favorite TV show that come on once a week, and you came in from the yard early to catch it and be loaded watching it. Pure joy. There's all type of joy in that beast. I believe the cartoon channel was a good one. Have you seen his? Only thing I'm gonna say about cartoon is it's too early in the game to have as many haters as he has. It's too early. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. If some of y'all catch what I'm saying, then y'all catch it. But you asked me a question, and I just told you the first thing that popped in my mind. It's too early to have haters questioning shit. Too early. For real, some of the funnest times is when having that freedom taken, because it's all you got at the time. At times, for sure. You gotta find the happiness in everything. If not, the world will eat you alive. I believe, yes, I believe there's still people in this world that still have to understand at the end of the day, they looking at each other off of what religion you is, what gang you is, what do you who do you believe in, and all that shit. But if you able to put all that shit to the side, at the end of the day, like if you ask somebody on a dying bed, they're gonna say, man, at the end of the day, I just wanted to be happy. That's what you find out. So whatever you do that makes you happy, do that. Dirt, you gotta visit Fat Ninja. They be bugging. Chilling with my Ninja laptop down on the phone set. Fat Ninja. I think he's definitely a subscriber of Drina's. I remember seeing that. Fat Ninja. Here for the laughs. Future stepdad. Ain't that a name? So it's only natural to look on here and see some dirt, man. So I hope your break ain't far lived. Uh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna air this out real quick. I'm gonna air this out. I probably shouldn't, but I don't care. So every year my family has this get together. It's in celebration of my grandma who passed. But we haven't had one since like damn near before COVID. So when we try to have one this year, I opened my big mouth and told the truth about my cousin because she had something smart aleck to say on the thread. Hold on. So what I realized when I said my smart aleck comment is that with people that you're supposed to love, you think you should be able to say something and then they say something back and then that's the end of it. Like boom, bam, ooh, you hit me, ooh, good one, bam, we cousins though, love you. Hell no, what I come to find out is they use that shit to justify not fucking with you. Like motherfuckers will stop fucking with you and blame it on something that you don't even have no idea with. My cousin told, well, I heard through the grapevine, she mad at me for something in high school when I was 13. 13. And I don't even remember what the fuck that was. People will write you off, man. People will write you off and you don't even know. That's why when you see the signs, that the respect ain't the same, that's when it's time to really like reevaluate and do it moving. Because if you's a person that'll give your all, that ain't for everybody. Like if you're a person that'll open your heart, that ain't. I used to think like it was cool to share that with everybody, but hell no, that shit ain't cool. Cause motherfuckers will take advantage of you, and you'll be playing chess, or excuse me, you'll be thinking that you not even playing chess, and the whole time the person that you and you that you fuck with is making chess moves against you in your face, and you don't even know. You don't even know because you ain't on that type of time. Damn, I lost my son in 2020 when he was in custody, and it's been a heck of a road to walk without him. Just now trying to find a reason to smile every day, or even a small giggle. I know, I know a lot of fathers that lost their kids, their juniors, while they was inside. They lost their juniors while they was inside. I know some that lost them out here, of course, but in there, you be able to see the face of defeat and powerlessness. Like defeat and powerlessness because you're in there. You're in there and you get a message, you get a letter. Like I found out my grandma died through a letter, but you'll hear from the homie or you'll hear from the chaplain that call you and tell you to go to the church. The chaplain will sit down with you and tell you they just got contact from your folks from the streets and unfortunately whoop de whoop whoop whoop. That shit hurt. Blood don't make you family. Dirty be the ones that smoke blunts with you. You know what? I promise you, I always said love is a four-letter word of convenience. I promise you, I always said that. But I feel that love is an action word. Period. Like love backed up with action, like where you could pull out the paper and be like, stand up, nigga. Yes. Many times, listening has been there, whatever. If I just needed to talk, stand up, nigga. Them is the things to value versus somebody that treats you like shit. Why would you even value somebody that regularly treats you like shit? Family or not. Why would you value somebody that regularly treats you like shit? Do you give a fuck about somebody you treat like shit? I think some people be hiding, they be justifying shit. Like managers be talking crazy to their employees, but I think deep down inside they got their own ass issues. So they take it out on them. I got hella homies that's family. But I could let the record reflect that love is mutually received as an action word. I promise you, anybody that knows me, I can promise you that I love you is not a word that you've heard me or a phrase that you've heard me say a lot. I promise you, it's a phrase that you ain't heard me say a lot because I would rather show you that I love you than tell you that shit. Because if I'm telling you I love you, then obviously you don't know. And that's something to be looked at in itself. But if I'm showing you, shit, that's the harder thing to do. I can go with not talking to certain, man, I look, Matt Moonbeam. I ain't seen Matt Moonbeam in months. But I bet you if I called him right now, we're like, what's up, bro? What's going on? And we gonna chop it up. This mama has fought every day since to get him justice, and I continue to do so until I take my last breath. Man, damn. I could say, I'm gonna say, my big cousin has been locked up since 1996. So what is that? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. No, that's more than the 20. That's 27 years. 24, 25, 26. 26, 27 years my cousin been locked up. And I promise you, every day my auntie wants her only son to come home. And she will give any and everything for him to do that. And all she has to hold on to is hope that one day he will come home before, the inevitable. So I know what that type of dedication feels like. So don't think like I take it lightly. I feel your pain. Cracker Jack, my condolences. Sorry, shit. Big up to you, Dirk Siblings, being one of the real on the platform, just being yourself, refreshing and appreciating on this platform full of fakes. Um, Man, I found the strength in being myself. I ain't gonna say like I was born with it, but when I stopped truly caring what other people thought, that's when I gained power in being myself. And I can say that it happened in my teenage years because I was never a follower. I was never a follower. So in order to be a person who is not a follower, you gotta be comfortable with yourself, no matter what nobody say. You could wear some 2-year-old shoes, and a shirt that says addicted to marijuana, but it's kind of fading on the top, and not give a fuck. You can come with stinky breath. Nah, I'm just fucking. Nah. I've been lied to by the system so many times. He passed, and now they're in their feelings because I'm calling them on it. I've read every medical report and piece of paper since he passed. I would look into if there's a union. Like, I promise you, if you just Google like foundations for inmates wrongly killed in prison, if you just Google that, I bet you'll find out a lot of stuff that you didn't know, because there are a lot of people in the Florida prison system that they loved ones been plain flat out murdered. And Florida is a place where it's cheaper for the police to take you out and bury you in a hole than to lock you up. So I believe it's a whole lot of mothers in Alabama and Florida who have lost their loved ones incarcerated with little to no information. So if I was you, I would Google that. Mighty Spade, what's happening, man? Indeed. I'm working on that. I should have started school, get ready to start a new job. Hey, Herb Dizzle, if you'd like to hear that story, send your link. Send your link. Searching for Answers in West Virginia, though, she's on the right path. because she's reaching out. And as you reaching and you telling your story, more and more people become aware of it. Because I promise you, there's times when you probably felt powerless as shit and didn't even know that there were other people out there in the world like you and probably didn't know where to start. And then finally a thought clicked in your head, and next thing you know, you on YouTube and you got a cause in a crusade. So hopefully you have your own channel as well, with many stories and testimonies of other mothers that have lost sons, or other fathers that have lost sons incarcerated, as well as stories about your son. As well as stories about your son. That's what I would like to see on your channel if you had your channel. Chilling, bro, checking in. That's what's up. He was in county. I have an email in my about. Well, bring it to life. Bring it to life, because until you bring it to life, he's your son that passed. But truthfully, your son has a name and a life and people that loved him. So in the process of getting your story out there, shit, bring it to life is what all I would say. Because as you can see, people want to know, and because the first thing that comes with wanting to know is no, is being able to help. People want to know, and then they want to know how can they help. Genuine. I could safely say, fuck around the dirty nation. Like, we got some genuine people here. I've actually been helping other parents whose children have been passing the same jail. Okay, in that case, hell yeah, bust that investigation wide open. But just remember that that is something that is playing out across the country. So you'll go from local to international quick by opening up your platform for people in other places that have experienced the same thing, whether it's jail or or prison. I have a Facebook group also. So as you sharing your story, have these links. I got a Facebook link also. What's the name of it? Run it. Run your Facebook and any place to find any information for them to help you get your story out there. Manny. Brutality against inmates in Southern Regional Jail, West Virginia. That's the name of the Facebook. This is my group Hope. It's my group Hope. You don't mind? Nah. I want you to. I want you to share it. You got a cause. You got a cause. And you say you're not gonna stop until, your last breath till you find justice. So it's kind of our duty to not stand there and watch you suffer. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Shit. I stayed 50 minutes. Damn. I didn't even think I was gonna say that long. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Big Bad, Herb Dizzle, Manny, West Virginia, Midas, Moonbeam, Smack, Black Money, Abuelita CB, here for the labs, Big Weavy, Riverside, La Sierra. Salute, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Once again, Dirty.